channel. My name is Hadija, and today we're going to be getting messages from the fairies on how they see you. How do they see you? And I just want to say thank you for joining. I appreciate you being here and letting me read your energy and convey these messages for you. So we're going to jump right into it. For pile one, how do the fairies see you? Pile two, pile three. How do the fairies see you? Oh, Baba. Hold on. Try that again. How do the fairies see you? Pile one. How do the fairies see pile one? How do they see pile two? Okay, and pile three. Then we're gonna get some clarifiers. How do the fairies see pile one? How do they see pile two? And pile three. And we're just gonna do a parting message. Pile one, pile two, and pile three. Now I'm going to be selecting these so that you can choose your pile. Oh, I was like, wait a second. Okay. Then pile one. All right, so I will see you in your card selection where I will show you the cards to help you choose your pile. Okay, pile one is your pile if you have your sun, moon, rising, or Venus in Scorpio, Capricorn, Aquarius, or Aries. You've been seeing the number 143, the letter U, A, Y, or F, the number 62, 56, 10, or 53. Pile two is for you if you have your sun, moon, rising, or Venus in Leo, Cancer, Virgo, or Libra. You've been seeing the number 123, the letter Z, N, E, or X, the number 11, 60, 35, or 30. And then pile three is for you if you have your sun, moon, rising, or Venus in Taurus, Pisces, Sagittarius, or Gemini. You've been seeing the number 1010, the letter G, H, W, C, the number 23, 8, 21, or 24. And the timestamps are going to be in the description. I will see you at pile number one. This is your pile if you've been seeing the letter A, U, F, or Y, the number 53, 10, 56, or 62, the number 143. You have your sun, your moon, your rising, or Venus in the sign of Aries, Aquarius, Capricorn, or Scorpio. We're going to jump right into it because I was already getting some messages for you that you're not necessarily, okay, pile number one, that was eventful. I was saying that you're not, the angels, wow. So this is the third time I'm restarting your message, pile number one. All I was trying to say was the number one is very significant for you, meaning the fairies want you, well, they see you as somebody who is number one in preparing and then taking action to achieve your goals. So that's just before I've flipped anything, okay? All right. We have sanctuary. Inspiration. Okay, 10 of Pentacles. When I lean toward love, I am led. Okay. The way that... excuse the barking. That's a boomer. Basically, the Fae see you as somebody who you don't just prepare for the sake of preparing. You don't just do things for the sake of doing them. You do things from the heart. You do things from a space of inspiration. And because you do, that's why you're guaranteed this impact, this legacy, this long-standing, long after you're gone, people are gonna know, people are gonna know. Oh my God. Okay, pile one. I think I'm getting a better idea of the message that the Fae have for you. So everything I said so far, if you could even understand anything I said with all the barking, but also there's something about how there's two things. You need to prepare for interruptions, and when those interruptions happen, do your best to go with them from a space of lightheartedness. Like, it would have been easy for me with all the barking that has been going on to get upset, to get bogged down in the idea of, oh, you're ruining this video. And it's like, well, you know, dogs are gonna dog. And life is gonna life. And the fairies see you as somebody, there was that guidance, obviously, prepare for unexpected interruptions, but also in the past, you've done well to do that. They see you as somebody who can take anything that comes at you in stride because you come from a place of love, from your heart, and you're willing to go where the inspiration draws you. Now, I am going to get a couple more cards for you just because I feel like it could be helpful. Any other messages from the Fae about how they see pile one? How do the Fae see pile one? So it's been difficult. They see the struggles that you've been going through to get this financial security, to get this long-term financial stability off the ground, even though you've been doing all the preparation that you can. And they want you to know that that cycle is coming to an end, and they want you to see yourself the way that they see you, as somebody who is overcoming the obstacles. Bottom of the deck, 10 of Pentacles. So that's double confirmation that if you haven't already, prepare to take the steps to solidify your financial stability. I was coming at this from a place of like how the Fae see you, but everything that's happened so far is taking it in a completely different direction. But they do see you as somebody who is courageous because of the way that you view things from that lighthearted sense, from that loving space. That was a very chaotic message for you, pile one. There may be another pile here for you as well, but oh, and also take the time that you need to, when you have these challenges pop up, these interruptions, these delays, take the time that you need to refill your cup, to refill that whimsy. Okay? All right, pile one, that's what I have for you. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you in the next video, Saturday, 8 a.m. Thank you. Hey, pile number 2. This is your pile if you've been seeing the number 30, 35, 60, or 11. The letter Z, N, E, or X, the number 1, 2, 3. If you have your sun, your moon, your rising, or Venus in the sign of Leo, Virgo, Libra, or Cancer. Today's reading is messages from the fairy realms about how they see you. Now, pile 1 was a little bit hectic, so if you came from there, I do apologize. But for pile 2, let's see how the fae see you. We got meditation, magical blessings, 9 of Pentacles. The presence of love will always cast out fear. For pile number 2, they see you as somebody who has the gift of psychic vision and like a message for you, not just about how they view you, but a message to help you to increase or to really tap into and get to know your abilities, is to do that meditation to bring a clearer mind, so that you can be open to receiving the vision, to be open to receiving the magical blessings of having that vision. It's kind of like they see you as somebody who not only you have this vision, but you use it to better yourself. And for some of you, as I said that, I felt like there was like this, no, I don't. That's because you're allowing fear to stop you from connecting to those abilities. And, you know, it's so funny. I started this reading off as like, oh, okay, we're gonna get how the fairies view you, and it's turning into guidance from them. So the title may end up changing, but the fairies basically are saying, like, for this psychic vision, to be able to really tap into it, meditating, and for some of you, there's this fear of, well, I don't want to know too much. I don't want to see too much, because then if I see things, I'll have to say something. And it's like, well, yes, that is a part of it. If you choose, it is your choice. And it is also your choice on how you view this gift, this vision. Do you view it as a burden, or do you view it as a gift? Do you view it as something that helps you connect to the divine, to the magic around you, to this blessing that is having that vision, that clear vision? Or do you view it as something that you should fear? It's all dependent on your perspective. And then also, it could also be that they want you to know that whatever it is that you choose is still right for you. It's your path. Because yes, it will be hard work to overcome this fear, but it is rewarding. Interesting. All right, let's see what else. What else do the fairies want you to know? How do the fairies see you? How do the fae see you? They see you as somebody who needs more rest. Yeah, this is turning out to be more of like a guidance from the fairies versus how they see you. But resting, recuperating, meditating. Okay, you came from pile 1, which I get it, pile 1. Like I said in the beginning of this, pile 2 was a bit hectic. But when you're done, so okay. Even like this whole like, there's a part of you that wants to dive deeper into this psychic vision, into this intuition. And then there's also a part of you that is scared, that is fearful, which is okay. When I first started, I was too. The thing is, it is a choice that you have, and they're encouraging you, the Fae are encouraging you to look at it as a blessing and an opportunity for you to really come into union with yourself, with all sides of yourself. Embrace this fear, because it is valid. There may have been, you may have been a seer in a past life and then have been persecuted for it. And so that's part of this fear, but that's something that you can dive deeper into with like a meditation. I do offer past life readings as well as Reiki healings to help you move through those past life energies. But overall, the Fae see you as somebody who is hardworking, but they just think that it's time for you to kind of rest a little bit and get into union with your inner world so that you can see clearly the path that you're going. Right, because under that we have the 8 of Swords. Getting clarity for you, the best way to do that would be to meditate and to take the time to rest. Okay, pile 2. Oh, on the bottom of the deck we have Princess of Cups, which is the Page of Cups. And that's all about whimsy. I feel like in this reading, it's about allowing the fear and the love and the whimsy to coexist. Okay, that's what I have for you, pile 2. Thank you for joining, and I will see you next. Pile number 3. Welcome. Thank you for joining me. This is your pile if you've been seeing the letter C, W, H, or G, the number 23, 8, 21, or 24, the number 10, 10, or if you have your Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus in Pisces, Gemini, Sagittarius, or Taurus. So today's reading, I'm not even sure what it's going to be titled, because I came into the reading thinking it was going to be How the Fairies See You, but it's turned out to be more of a guidance from the fairies, or messages from the fairies for you. So we'll see what your cards say. We have happiness. Happiness is an overall state of complete being. Come together. You know, and when I was shuffling this tarot deck, I kept seeing the Three of Cups, and that is like coming together, celebrating, being happy, being joyful. And I feel like just off these two cards, pile 3, and then also with this cross-pollinate there, and cultivate and expand. I think whether it's messages, yeah, we're going to go with messages. Messages from the fairies. The message for you, pile 3, is to make the effort to celebrate with people, to come together with people, to spend time with people that make you happy. And I don't even like saying make you happy, but that bring out the happiness that's already within you. Like, you know how sometimes when you're around certain people, it's easier for you to be lighthearted? The energy in the dynamic is just, it brings out that you feel comfortable enough to be happy with them, if that makes sense. And then we have renewal. It says, review the past and present so you can plan a bright new future, understanding your life purpose, releasing judgments of yourself and others. Okay, this is wild. This is wild because in this deck it's called renewal, but if you were to, it is, so this is the Faerie Tarot. So in this deck, okay, listen, what I'm trying to say is, in all 3 piles for this reading, the Judgment card has come out. And I think that's interesting because the Judgment card is about the end of a karmic cycle. So whatever pile you choose to watch, there may be another pile here that maybe you were interested in watching. You should definitely do that. There may be a message there for you. But pile 3, this is a call for you to... And then when we have come together in happiness, I'm sorry, I'm like jumping all over the place because it's just interesting that the fairies want you to know that there have been times in the past where you've been happy. And obviously there have been times when you haven't. And they want you to know that right now, in this moment, it's time for you to choose to be happy. To choose to spend time with people who allow you to be happy. Because maybe for some of you, there's the group of people maybe that you spend the most time with are a little bit, or a lot of it, negative, and they're not coming from a space of growth, or maybe they're holding on to the past. It's going to be different for different people, but... And maybe it's also you. Maybe you're also holding on to the past. Maybe there was a time in your past when you felt like you were happier, and now is the time for you to remember that it is a choice to be happy in your current circumstances as well. That's just for some of you. I am the loving energy of the universe. I think also too, overall, the fairies would like you to know that this, if you've been going through a bit of a rough patch as part of your growth, happiness, celebration, and renewal is coming, because that's what the universe wants. The universe wants balance. It doesn't just want, you know, one state of being for the rest of your life. It's not going to be that way. Any other messages from the fairies for pile number 3? The 9 of Pentacles. That's about celebrating. enjoying the fruits of your labor in a balanced and healthy way. And then under that we have the Ace of Pentacles, which is a new prospect, a new beginning, a new project. But yeah, after having gone through challenges to your happiness. I hope that made sense. If it didn't, let me know in the comments. And I post videos every week, Saturday, 8 a.m. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you in the next one.